All right, so I'm asking everybody 5 quick ones to begin with from the moment. How many times have you watched Game 6?
I think I've probably watched it like a half dozen times. It was on a few times during the pandemic. I remember MLB Network was running some of the old games, and I sat down and watched it for the first time all the way through, and that was cool to watch.
What was that night's sleep like?
Very little. I think we were riding high from the win, but also knowing that we had to come back and play the next day. Tried to get to sleep, but it was tough to get some rest that night.
The single most nervous moment for you for Game 6 was what?
For me, when I was on the on-deck circle, getting ready to lead off, we were down by 2 and just telling myself, hey, we got to find a way to get on base and get this thing started.
How often do you wear the ring?
I haven't worn the ring in a long time until last night. Last night we were at the game, and it was a good reason to wear the ring.
Is it because it's so big it hurts your finger, or what?
Sometimes it just doesn't seem like the right time to wear it. Just like going to the grocery store or going out to dinner, it's just like a little bit gaudy. And so, but here with all the guys at the game last night, it felt like the right time to bring it out.
Do you feel in your heart you played in the greatest World Series game ever played?
If it's not the greatest, it's right up there, top 2 or 3. I don't see how there's many that are better than that.
And you were just a youngster. That was your rookie year?
Yeah, that was my rookie year.
And you had this unbelievable season where you just had all those RBIs. You're Mr. Clutch, and you played really well in Game 6. Had some big moments, and then you had some fun with your Hall of Fame manager the next day about getting in the lineup. Pick up the story.
Yeah. So I knew I hadn't been a starter in any of the postseason games. I was kind of coming off the bench and pinch hit and stuff. So I come off the bench in Game 6, get 2 hits. Tony comes in to post the lineup for Game 7. I kind of tapped John Jay on the shoulder. I was like, hey, watch this. So Tony posts the lineup. I run over there, run my finger down, and I go, hey, Skipper, as he's walking out of the clubhouse. And he's like, what? I said, I get 2 hits last night. I can't get in the lineup today. What's going on here? And he kind of laughed, and I think I threw him off a little bit, but he had fun with it. It was a good memory.
What about your career? You were kind of the long shot, even though you were great in high school, great in college. When you look back and you say to yourself, like, if I were to tell you at 15, you're going to get 10 years in the big leagues, you would have said what?
I would have said, I'll take it. I would have been surprised. I would have said, I'll take one day. For me, I just tried to carve out a role every year and do whatever I could to help the team win that night. And, being here and learning how to win at a young age, and then, continuing my career other places, just the valuable stuff that I learned here, I was able to continue throughout my whole career.
Why do you think you were able to slow down big moments and perform?
You know what? I just tried to focus on my job and things that I could control. And in those moments, it's kind of slowing the heart rate and just getting a good pitch to hit, not worrying about the moment and getting a hit or doing X, Y, and Z. Just worrying about the main thing, and that's getting a good pitch to hit.
Last thought. LaRussa gives you the shocking news right afterwards. What was your reaction? What did you do?
I think we were all stunned when Tony said he was retiring. We had just finished the parade. Everyone's still riding high from the few days of since winning the World Series, and I think that was kind of like closing the chapter on that season, and that group of guys. By Tony saying that he was done, that was just kind of like, all right, boys, this group is moving on, and that was the closure.
And did he tell you after the parade? What did he actually tell you?
I believe it was after the parade. He gathered us in the weight room there, and we thought he was just going to deliver a message and then everyone go, but he told us that was it for him. So everyone gave hugs and wished everyone well, and then we were off.
Now, what do you think now when you see him in uniform?
I think it's great. I love seeing him out there. Once I heard his name floated in the rumors, I was like, oh, he's going to be the manager there for sure. So it's good to see him out there again.